This is where we come from. Where no idea is left unchallenged. Where every road can be new if you have the strength to reinvent yourself, to design, make, think, create the unimaginable. The land of passion and possibilities, where we find our inspiration. This is where we come from. And this is what we do. SEAT, created in Barcelona.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Director of Communications of SEAT, Mr. Christian Stein.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Geneva and welcome to SEAT. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Bienvenue à Genève et bienvenue chez SEAT. So, on behalf of the whole SEAT team, thanks you all for joining us at SEAT for another key moment of the company. So first of all, I would like to welcome our honored guest, Hans-Dieter Pötsch, Chairman of the Supervisory Board of Volkswagen AG, Mr. Matthias Müller, Chairman of the Board of Management of Volkswagen AG, and I'm honored to welcome the members of the Supervisory Board of Volkswagen AG and all the representatives of the Group Brand Works Councils. And a special pleasure and honor for us today is the presence of His Excellency, Mr. Bernardo de Sica, Ambassador of Spain to Switzerland. So, dear media guests, please be part of a very special press conference with the Chairman of SEAT Executive Committee, Mr. Luca Di Meo.
Buenos días, signore e signori, willkommen bei SEAT et merci beaucoup d'être parmi nous aujourd'hui. It is not exactly usual Spanish time or Italian time for a press conference, but I'm very glad you made it this morning despite the heavy traffic in Geneva. Today is an important day for us. Today is the day of the SEAT Ateca. This car will become the third pillar of the SEAT brand together with Ibiza and Leon. We are convinced it will boost our chances to continue with our growth plan that meant 25% growth in the last 3 years for SEAT. And as I'm talking about numbers, let me remind you some last relevant figures on the business. In 2015, we achieved the best results since 2007 with more than 400,000 units sold. Leon remains our top-selling car, reaching 160,000 units sold in 2015. And Ibiza also makes a good progress despite being in the second half of its life cycle. And for me, this, of course, shows the strength of the product, but also shows the good momentum around the SEAT brand. And with this in mind, I'm also glad to announce that we registered record sales in 31 countries around the world. In Europe, we did well, so good news from Europe. Spain and Italy are recovering. Germany, with 5 consecutive years of growth and 90,000 units sold, has become the first market for SEAT. And in the meantime, also Mexico became our 4th most important market. And I think I can say it also looks good for the future, as I can confirm today that in the next 18 months, SEAT will experience the biggest product offensive in its history. with 4 new products between 2016 and 2017. Now, the Ateca is an essential part of this plan, and I repeat, it will help making the brand a further step in terms of image, but also in terms of profitability, which are our key challenges. 100% designed and developed in our technical center in Martorell. That's why I would like to call on stage one of the key players of SEAT recent relaunch. The head of R&D at SEAT, one of the most important makers in our organization, Dr. Matthias Rabe. Please, Matthias, join me on stage. Hola.
Yeah, thank you, Luca. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an amazing car, the new Ateca. It's our first SUV, and it's a really SUV, and we're really happy and proud to have that car. And that car really stands for the values of SEAT. It stands for sportiness, it stands for comfort, for function, and really for pure fun to drive.
Great. So that sounds very good, Matthias, but maybe also for our guest, it's maybe interesting to have a look at the car live. So we make the reveal, and then we come back.
Oh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? All on that day, I said, Rock, what's the matter with you, Rock? Don't you see I need you, Rock? Lord, 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 all on that day, so I ran to the Lord. Please heart me, Lord. Don't you see me praying?
Isn't that an amazing car, the new SEAT Ateca, named after a Spanish place, just to renew with the tradition and to give to the brand an authentic southern flavor, character, and personality. This is a great idea, made possible by a professional and powerful team, a car that will enable the brand to move massively forward. This is our conviction. Now, Matthias, we, as usual, at the beginning of the project, set ourselves a lot of objectives to match the competition, in the market, in terms of technology, in terms of package, in terms of equipment. There are a lot of them, but I would like you only to highlight, because we have no time, only 5 of them.
Okay, Luca. Yeah, first of all, SEAT is sportiness is agility, and also that car is agility and comfort. Now, I've driven the car a lot. I don't have experienced so much SUVs which really make fun to drive and on the other side are so comfortable. But also that car with the all-wheel drive package is really off-road capability. Yeah? We recently drove the car, I personally also in Finland, and the car could go up steep hills, even above small trees, and it's really perfect. Even if the normal customer is not using that, but if you are in the snowing conditions in mountains, or if you have to pull a trailer, it's definitely a help. On the engine side, I think we have a very wide array. We have, starting with the 1.0 liter as a 3-cylinder engine, and that moves really well, that car. It's a very economic engine, up to the 2-liter diesel with 140 kilowatts, and by the way, amongst competitors, it's the most powerful car in that segment with that engine. And that engine really allows you a very relaxed driving, really fun to drive, but if you want, also fast driving. But SEAT is design. And with the new Leon, we described our design language, our design DNA totally new. We created the new SEAT. And that car also reflects to be a really SEAT. That means you can see it with a strong front, you can see it with the X design, you can see it with the very precise lines. On the side, we created a single blister to strengthen the car or to stretch the car more as an SUV to make it more elegant and sporty. But we also look to a lot of details. For example, we have the door-mounted mirror, which is sporty and designed, which gives a very good overview from the inside, but features a lot of technology. For example, it has a top-view camera in it, and it has also the nice welcome light. We will see it in the screen in a second, the welcome light, which has the signature of the car and the name. And SEAT is lighting. With the new Leon, we have been the first in the segment to introduce the full LED light more than 3 years ago, and also the Ateca has full LED light, optional, with more performance, more whiter light, more homogeneity. And it has also the very interesting daytime running light. But a small detail which shows really our passion, our love to detail, is the turning light, where we use really the daytime running light and then as a turning light as well. Yeah, coming to the inside, very important, we have a driver-oriented cockpit, we have a high center console, and Luca, with that car, we achieved really a new quality level for SEAT.
That's very good. Actually, I saw on the picture a big screen, and that brings me back to one topic which I think we shouldn't forget. Also because SEAT is kind of becoming a front runner on this field, and this is the field of connectivity. Maybe you can elaborate for our guest a couple of minutes.
Yeah, connectivity is very important for us, and based on the big 8-inch radio navigation system, we offer all connectivity the normal connected customer will need and will want to have. That means we have full link, we can connect all the mobiles, and we have the possibility to wireless charge your mobile when you are driving. That means you can place it in a very good position in the cockpit and drive really with charging this mobile.
I just have a last question for you, and this is about the fact that a majority of the customers nowadays today are, and this is actually increasing, are asking for products that can make their life easier. And I think we have clearly taken into account this growing demand when we developed the car. Maybe you can explain to our guests how we did it.
Yeah, easy. It's very important for us, means functionality. It starts with very good ergonomic. We have a lot of space inside the car for 4 really adults. We have a big trunk. But easy is also easy to operate. Yeah? A detail is we can operate the electric tailgate by gesture control. And you may say, okay, that's not so much new. But we are also the first one which can close the rear tailgate by gesture control. And everyone knows how important that is. If you get out of the car with some brakes, you don't have to put it in the mud. You can just close the car easily. We have a lot of more easy functions. We have driver assistance systems, some on the safety side, but also some which makes the driving more easy. For example, we have a traffic jam assist that allows you or which assists you really in a traffic jam, that the car automatically follows the car in front of you. And for example, we have a lot of assistance system on the parking side to detect a parking spot and then really help you parking in, assisted also by the top view camera. And I think with that easy pack, with design, with functionality, it's really pure fun to drive.
Very good, Matthias. That was a very comprehensive description of the USPs of the Ateca. I thank you very much. Matthias Rabe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new Ateca. It's moving already, created in Barcelona. It will be available in summer in Germany and in Spain, and then in the other countries, and at a price of below 20,000 euro. This is the price, the entry price in Germany as a reference, so very competitive. I think this car is a clear sign of the high stake that the Volkswagen Group is placing on us. And also, we are placing on this on the fastest growing segment in the European market. So please stay tuned in the next years on Radio Barcelona, and thank you for your attention. Have a nice show.
SAT.